Good morning, church. It is good to be with you today. We have reached the seventh church in our journey, the Church of Laodicea. And this one is the most famous, I think, because everyone remembers this vivid, sharp, and disturbing imagery where Jesus says, I know your works. You're not hot or cold. I wish you were hot or cold, but because you're lukewarm, I'm going to vomit you out of my mouth. Now, there's been a lot of debate over whether cold is like against Jesus and hot is for him, or if both are good, because cold has its purposes and hot has its purposes. And we could run around in those debates, but the main point is that of lukewarmness, that we're just apathetic. Many folks would say that to hate someone is one of the worst emotions, but really it's apathy, to just not care, to not be wholehearted, to not have your whole fervor into it. You ever try to have a conversation with someone, but they're distracted? They're watching TV, they're on their phone, they're playing a game. They just won't look up. They just won't look at you, and they're kind of in the conversation, but ultimately you decide it's just not worth it. This was Laodicea. They weren't looking up to see Jesus. They were just kind of in it. And Jesus reminds us, he says, that's not good enough. In fact, I hate that. And I'm going to spew that out of my mouth. That's not a good offering for me. So be hot, be cold, be something that I can use rather than this apathy, this tepidness. Jesus says, I've come to light a fire. How I wish it were already kindled. It's been said of the United States of America that we have a comfort crisis. We're so comfortable and we're so at ease that it's hard to rouse us to do any kind of good work, to be passionate about anything. We're so distracted always that we have a hard time putting our whole heart into things. And so reread this Church of Laodicea today and be reminded that we need to go to Christ for our clothing. We need to go to him for that balm for our eyes so that we can see clearly. We need him to kindle our passion so that we can act for him, so that we can be refreshing. We can do something. Well, church, I love you very much. And now we're going to step into the hard part of Revelation starting tomorrow.